People, I'm Johnny Scoville in this. This is Chase the Heat. Haff's hot sauce, people. Who's a boring person? Let's see a show of hands. Nobody here. However, this is a sauce, a boring sauce for boring people, but you're still gonna like it. Here's the idea behind this. Instead of spending a lot of money on fancy labels, you're just getting good stuff inside. Listen to this. You asked for normal, non-fruit, and more traditional. You got it. Boring sauce for boring people is anything but boring, but here you go. And by the way, peppers are berries. The more you know. Somewhat taco-style sauce for everyday usage. Say it's a 5 to 10 in heat range. We're gonna find out about that. Let me take a look at the ingredients of this sauce, people. Here's what we're working with, folks. We've got, geez Louise, hang on a minute. You ever go to push something, the minute you go to push on it, somebody sends it, you get a notification and it takes you somewhere else? Someone's gonna fix that. The other thing, who put the question mark right by the exclamation point? Do you have any idea how that can be problematic? Ingredients: tomatoes, vinegar, white distilled onions, water, chipotle peppers, habaneros, chili pepper, canola oil, garlic, cumin, sea salt, and black pepper. And that's what we're working with here, people. I'm going to read you a few things of some really silly, useless trivia that are funny. And then we got a few errands to run today. I know what you're saying. You could have done that before. I could have. All right. Here's the consistency of this sauce. We'll think it's kind of like a taco-ish sauce. Now you got seeds and all kinds of stuff in there. Sometimes, I don't mind a pureed sauce, like Louisiana style sauces, but I like seeing seeds in there. Lets me know there's peppers in the sauce. All right. It has a relatively mild sauce, not mild in the sense that it doesn't smell hot. It's just very subdued in aroma. Here's the pour of a boring sauce, people. Here you go. There is the boring sauce. Beautiful. Like a TV pour. All right, people, so from Haff's Hot Sauce, I'm Johnny Scoville. And this is Chase the Heat. You know what? The cumin's super key in this. The tomato's amazing. You do have a taco style flavoring, but it's not like a straight taco sauce. Very, very nice. Heat on it, he says 5 to 10. You know, if you're a non-chili head, you've never eaten anything hot. No, listen, if you're a non-chili head, you've never eaten anything hot, this is going to be hotter than a 5. This is almost like a chili head rating. So if you're a chili head, this is going to be about midway. So the 5 to 10, it's not for newbies. All right? Lovely sauce, and the cumin is the home run flavor in that sauce. It really works. We're going to do a little bit of stupid trivia because it's fun. Listen to this. You guys ever been to St. Louis? You know the Gateway, city of brotherly love, the Gateway Arch. Listen, since you're not always looking at the arch straight on, we all experience an optical illusion that it's much taller than it is wide. In fact, it is exactly as wide as it is tall, 630 feet each. Pretty interesting. This is interesting. The Vikings cut down all the trees in Iceland to make room for sheep. True story. At a time of human settlement, almost 1,150 years ago, birch forest and woodland covered about 25 to 40% of Iceland's land area, but no more, because they needed to make room for the sheep. You guys ever watch Thomas the Tank Engine? Or if you have kids that watch Thomas the Tank Engine when they were little? George Carlin spoke to a teddy bear when he voiced did the voice for the Thomas. During the time as the narrator for the U.S. version of the children's show, George Carlin spoke his lines holding a teddy bear because he was worried that he wasn't going to be able to be realistic without an audience. It's kind of interesting. A little method actor there. This is interesting. This is a situation where different animals team up together to go hunting. Giant moray eels hunt cooperatively with groupers. It's kind of interesting. In the Red Sea, the grouper approaches an eel's hiding place and shakes its head rapidly to indicate it wants to go hunt. At that point, the eel recognizes the signal and accompanies it on the hunt where they work in tandem. Imagine if they're buddies. Hey, dude, what are you doing? Let's go eat something, man. You want to go to the drive-thru? Come with me. Ride shotgun. I love that. This is a very interesting thing. Dingoes. If I asked you, where are dingoes from? Most people know where a dingo's from. Australia. But they were not native to Australia. They were brought there about 4,000 years ago. Dingoes are an ancient breed of domestic dog that was introduced to Australia probably by Asian seafarers, but about 4,000 years ago. Kind of cool. This is a big deal for me because I play guitar and I'm a big Hendrix fan. Jimi Hendrix, this is crazy statistic. I never heard this before. Not a stat, it's a fact. I almost want to question it. I'll have to do a deep dive. Jimi Hendrix and Neil Young stole a pickup truck in order to get to Woodstock. Think about that. I mean, if it weren't for those two, Woodstock wasn't Woodstock. After their charter plane flew to the wrong airport, Hendrix, Young, and a lawyer, Melvin Belly, were supposed to be picked up by a helicopter, but the roads were jammed and no one was at the airport, so they borrowed a truck. Gotta do what you gotta do. South Korea clones service dogs that have already passed their training. So the minute a training dog gets active, they clone that thing. Half of all the service dogs that don't pass their training. So South Korea came up with a way to boost the odds by cloning the dogs that have already passed. The animals have a much higher rate of completing the training. Makes you wonder what they're doing that we don't know about. Wow. Thought about talking about that dumb YouTuber, but I'm not going to do that. Is that it? I think that may be it. It is it. Could be that last one, but it's just too weird about a YouTuber that went rogue. We're not going to do that. People, I want to thank everybody. Big shout out to everybody who is new on the bus that came over from Superhot, the reality show on Hulu and Disney Plus. A real thrill to be a part of that. So thank you to all of you that have watched. Please enjoy. If you're brand new to the channel, go to the playlist. Everything is about as organized as you can, considering I didn't start organizing until a couple of years in, but there's 5,100 plus videos. Pretty organized, so you can kind of watch what you want to watch. But thank you for coming and joining. I think you will find yourself entertained and welcomed by everybody else. So in the description box, listen, you're going to see a link for Haff's Hot Sauce. Please check them out. This is a great one. If you like taco sauce, this is a really good one. And can I tell you something? I absolutely love the label. Simplistic and beautiful. But you know what? With pictures, I kind of prefer black and white over colored photos. So maybe that's why. But please check out Haff's. Tell them I sent you. Right there is the pepper. Click the pepper. You're on the bus with me. We're doing this together. If you don't want to miss a video because spicy content, it's your jam. Then click the bell for notification. You're going to see a Dropbox, select all, but really just visit us daily because Man, whoever is doing the notification for YouTube needs a talking to. Right there's the lifeboat. Tommy Scoville's channel, my baby brother's channel. Please check it out. It's a great channel. I'll be on there a lot more. We'll be going back and forth doing lives. Right here, all the challenges we've done, right here. Quit it. Right here, it's pepperology for all the new chili heads. There's a whole lot of you. If you guys are going at this next pepper season is going to be your first season to dive into it, start there. Guys, I'm Johnny Scoville. Thanks for watching. This was Chase the Heat.